Hi, Scary Recaps here. Today, I'm going to explain the movie Midsommar from 2019. Beware of spoilers. Dani Ardor is a psychology student who worries about her bipolar sister, Terry. She tries unsuccessfully to call her parents after she reads a weird message from Terry on Messenger. Dani then calls her boyfriend, Christian, who is hanging out with his friends, Mark, Josh, and Pelle. Dani expresses her concerns about Terry, but Christian tells her that there's nothing to worry about and hangs up the phone. Josh and Mark say to Christian to end his relationship with Dani, as he is clearly not into her anymore. Pelle reminds him of their upcoming trip to Sweden, where they are going to meet plenty of other women. Soon Dani calls Christian again, and this time she is screaming hysterically. It is revealed here that Terry has filled the house with carbon monoxide, killing their parents, and subsequently committing suicide. Dani is devastated, and Christian goes to comfort her. A little while later, Dani fights to overcome her grief. She spends time with Christian and eventually learns about their trip to Sweden. Pelle has invited his friends to Haga, the village he grew up in, to attend the Midsommar celebration, a festivity that lasts 9 days and is said to occur every 90 years. Although he is reluctant to take her with them, Christian tells Dani to join them on their trip. Dani accepts, despite the fact that she is annoyed with Christian for not telling her sooner. Josh is eager to go because he wants to write a paper about this unique merriment. Pelle shares some information with Dani about the Midsommar celebration, saying that the Queen of May is to be selected at the end of the festivity. Pelle also tells her about her parents, and that disturbs Dani. The group of 5 students shortly arrives at Haga, where they meet Ingemar, Pelle's brother, and a couple from the UK, Simon and Connie. As the group is offered magic mushrooms, Ingemar gives Dani a cup of tea, stating its taste. Afterwards, Dani is seen walking in the woods, where she is haunted by her dead family, Terry, and her parents. As Dani wakes up, she and Christian meet with their friends and start heading towards the village to meet the members of the Haga community. Josh is curious about a golden teepee and wants to learn more. A strange girl named Maya plays with Christian. Later on, Pelle wishes Dani a happy birthday, while Christian seems to have completely forgotten about it. Dani is distraught, and Christian tries to make it up for her by handing her a piece of cake. The group follows Pelle to their habitat. The next day, the group attends a bizarre ceremony. 2 elder members of the community, a woman and a man, head out to the edge of a cliff and fall down to their deaths. Christian and the others watch in terror. The old woman dies, but the man survives the fall, moaning and groaning in pain. The villagers imitate the sounds of his agony and ultimately kill him with a hammer. Simon and Connie are horrified by this, but a local woman named Siv explains to them that what has transpired is absolutely natural, implicating that the 2 members decided to end their lives honorably rather than extend what would have been a painful and miserable life. Dani walks away, feeling disgusted, and Pelle comforts her, showing signs of affection towards her. Dani is further tormented by nightmares. She sees her deceased family, the 2 elders, and her being abandoned by Christian and his friends. Simon and Connie decide to leave, but as they prepare to depart, they get separated. Simon is believed to have left on his own, and Connie is frustrated. In the meantime, Josh and Christian argue about Josh's thesis on the Midsommar celebration. Dani desires to leave, but she is convinced to stay by Pelle, who tells her that he too was orphaned when his parents died in a fire, and that the community is his family. Christian goes on ahead and asks the community if he and his friends can participate in the festivity. Josh discovers that the rituals are based on drawings made by Reuben, a seer of some kind. Josh asks to see the seer, but he is turned down. Later, the bodies of the dead elders are burned and their ashes spread over a sacred tree. Mark foolishly decides to urinate on the tree. This angers the community, and a man named Ulf rebukes him for this. Christian and Josh seek permission to include Haga on their writing projects, and they are allowed to do so only if they leave out the location and the real name of this place. They say yes, and Christian asks about the rituals regarding mating. Shortly, a feast is held. Mark sees Ulf pointing daggers at him. Mark is soon taken away from the village, following a woman, and Danny learns that Simon and Connie have finally left. In the middle of the night, Josh enters the room where the villagers keep Ruben's book of paintings. As he is snooping around, a man sneaks up on him. Josh thinks it's Mark, but the man, who wears Mark's skinned face, hits Josh in the head and drags him away. In the morning, Christian, Danny, and Pelle learn that Ruben's book has gone missing, along with Mark and Josh. This looks suspicious enough, but doesn't halt the celebration proceedings. Christian and Danny drink a hallucinogenic tea. Danny is seen participating in a maypole competition. She joins the rest of the women, finding out that she can speak Swedish, probably from the drug, and in the end, wins. Danny is then crowned the May Queen. Meanwhile, Christian is also drugged. Mesmerized, he is forced into having sex with Maya in order to take her virginity and impregnate her. While he is at it, other women stand around in a circle, naked and mimicking Maya's moaning. One of the elders is actually pushing Christian from behind. Danny, however, who is in the adjoining room, is directed to a hole in the door. She sees Christian and Maya having sex, and that makes her collapse in tears. The other women that are there with her at that moment imitate her and cry with her. Having realized what he has done, Christian runs away to go and find Danny. He comes across Josh's leg, buried in the ground, and soon afterwards, Simon's dead body hanging from strings with his lungs being pulled out from his back and displayed in the form of an old Viking torture called the Blood Eagle. As Christian observes this horrid sight, one of the elders blows a brown powder in his face and knocks him out. Christian and Ingemar are brought before the Queen of May, Danny, who is to choose which one of them is to be sacrificed. The tradition of the Midsommar calls for 9 sacrifices, 2 local elders, already dead from the leap off the cliff, 4 strangers lured in by Pelle and Ingmar, 2 volunteers, and 1 hand-picked by the May Queen. It doesn't take long for Danny to choose Christian. Preparations for the sacrifices are made now. The male villagers disembowel a large bear and put a paralyzed Christian inside it. They put him, along with Ingemar, the dead bodies of Simon, Connie, Josh, and Mark, inside the golden teepee, and then it is set on fire. Christian can't move or speak now, as he is still under the paralyzing influence of the brown powder. So he sits watching in absolute horror as the flames consume the golden teepee with him and the rest of the sacrificial victims inside of it. As Ingemar screams in agony from being burned alive, the villagers imitate his dreadful shrieks. Danny starts to weep, shocked and distressed, but soon her face alters into a malignant smile.